Have you ever looked at your cat and wondered if they are secretly disappointed in you? You buy the most expensive food and those fancy towers, yet they still seem bored or distant. It turns out you might be missing the subtle signals they send every single day. There are specific hidden things your feline friend absolutely craves, but almost no owner actually does them. If you want to unlock a deeper bond, pay close attention to these fascinating secrets. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Give them vertical escapes. Cats are natural climbers, yet we often force them to live entirely on our level. Most owners provide a single scratching post, but what felines truly desire is a continuous superhighway across your walls. They want to navigate the entire room without ever touching the ground. This fulfills their deep instinct to survey their territory safely from above, away from loud footsteps or sudden movements. When you create dedicated high-up pathways using floating shelves, you instantly reduce their daily stress and anxiety. It completely changes their confidence levels. Suddenly, that shy kitty who always hides under the sofa transforms into a proud, relaxed ruler of the living room. You have to give them the sky. Number 9. Separate their water stations. Did you know your cat secretly hates drinking right next to their food? In the wild, felines avoid water sources located near their freshly caught meals to prevent dangerous contamination. Even though your house is perfectly safe, this ancient survival instinct remains fully active. When you place their water bowl right next to their kibble, they often drink far less than they should, leading to severe dehydration over time. By simply moving their water station to a completely different room, you satisfy their natural preference for clean, untouched hydration. Add a flowing water fountain instead of a stagnant bowl and you will see an incredible increase in their water intake, keeping their kidneys perfectly healthy. Number 8. Returning the slow blink. We all talk to our cats, but very few of us actually speak their native language. When your cat looks at you and slowly closes their eyes, they are giving you the ultimate feline compliment. It is essentially a kitty kiss, signaling absolute trust and deep affection. But here's the secret most owners miss. You need to return the gesture. When you softly hold their gaze and deliberately blink back in slow motion, you are actively telling them that you love and trust them too. This tiny, silent interaction builds an incredible emotional bridge. Ignoring it leaves them hanging, but returning that slow blink makes them feel incredibly safe and deeply understood by you. Number 7. Letting their scent linger. We humans love the smell of fresh laundry and harsh chemical cleaners, but your cat absolutely despises it. Your home is their entire universe, and they navigate this world primarily through their sense of smell. They spend countless hours rubbing their cheeks on furniture to mark it as a safe zone. When you scrub away all those hard-earned pheromones every weekend, you are erasing their invisible security blanket. To make your cat truly happy, avoid washing their favorite blankets all at once. Leave a few scent-soaked items unwashed or use unscented detergents. Allowing their personal scent to gently linger in the environment prevents unnecessary anxiety and helps them feel truly at home in their own territory. Number 6. Structured interactive play routines. Tossing a toy mouse on the floor and expecting your cat to entertain themselves simply does not work. Cats are apex predators, and their brains are completely hardwired for the thrill of a real hunt. They absolutely crave structured interactive playtime where you mimic the erratic movements of a bird or a mouse using a wand toy. Even more importantly, they desire a routine. Instead of sporadic play sessions whenever you remember, dedicate just 15 minutes at the exact same time every evening. This predictable rhythm satisfies their predatory drive, burns off pent-up anxious energy, and prevents destructive behavioral issues. You are not just playing, you are fulfilling their deepest biological need for a successful hunt. Number 5. Respecting their quiet zones. Cats are masters of boundaries, but humans are terrible at reading them. When your cat retreats to a dark closet, under a bed, or into a high box, They are explicitly asking for absolute privacy. Most owners make the critical mistake of reaching in to pet them or pulling them out for cuddles. What your cat actually adores is having an untouchable sanctuary where they know they will never be disturbed. By strictly enforcing a rule where nobody bothers the cat while they are in their designated quiet zone, you instantly lower their baseline anxiety. They will ironically become much more affectionate and social, simply because they know they have a guaranteed safe escape whenever needed. Number 4. Creating warm sun traps. Have you noticed your cat constantly chasing a tiny patch of sunlight across the living room floor? Cats have a naturally higher basal body temperature than humans, which means they are almost always looking for ways to stay warm without burning precious energy. They absolutely adore owners who intentionally create warm resting spots for them. Instead of letting them sleep on the cold floor, place a dark, heat-absorbing blanket or a heated thermal mat exactly where the morning sun hits. Better yet, install a sturdy window hammock in a south-facing room. Providing these dedicated, warm microclimates feels like a luxury spa treatment to them, soothing their muscles and making their daily naps significantly more restorative. Number 3. Brushing their facial glands. We often brush our cats' long strokes down their backs to reduce shedding, but that is not where they want the most attention. A cat's face is absolutely covered in concentrated scent glands, particularly around their cheeks, chin, and the base of their ears. When you use a soft bristled brush, or even just your thumb to deeply massage these specific facial areas, you are replicating the mutual grooming behavior they experience with their mothers and closest feline friends. It triggers a massive release of endorphins. This targeted facial brushing is intensely satisfying for them, building immense trust and turning even the most aloof feline into a purring puddle of pure happiness right in your lap. Number 2. Letting them safely observe. Cats are incredibly curious creatures that desperately need mental stimulation, yet many indoor cats live in desperately boring, static environments. They absolutely adore having a safe vantage point to watch the chaotic outside world, but most owners keep the blinds firmly shut. What your cat secretly wants is premium access to Cat TV. By opening the blinds and placing a comfortable perch directly in front of a window overlooking a bird feeder or a busy street, you provide endless hours of psychological enrichment. This constant visual stimulation prevents severe boredom and depression. It is the easiest way to keep their sharp minds actively engaged without you having to lift a single finger during your busy workday. Number 1. Respecting the petting threshold. The absolute quickest way to break your cat's trust is to ignore their subtle bodily warnings. Every cat has a specific petting threshold, a limit to how much physical stimulation they can comfortably handle before it becomes overwhelming or even painful. They always give warnings: a twitching tail, flattened ears, or skin rippling. Most owners completely ignore these signs until they get bitten or scratched. What cats truly adore is an owner who watches these micro-expressions and immediately stops petting the very second the tail starts to flick. When you prove that you consistently respect their physical boundaries, they will actually seek out your affection far more frequently, knowing they are always in complete control of the interaction. So guys, understanding your cat takes patience, but making small adjustments will completely transform your relationship with them. They rely on you for everything, so giving them what they secretly desire is the ultimate act of love. Did any of these surprise you? Let me know in the comments below. Please leave a like, subscribe for more feline secrets, and always remember to cherish those precious moments with your furry friend today.